What I look for in a woman as a man building an empire. I'm 23 years old, the newest and youngest foreman at my job. I work 12-hour days, hit the gym, and come home and work on my business for 3 hours every single night. I'm working towards a $5 million and above net worth by 26. And with that kind of schedule, with that kind of vision, I cannot afford to just let anyone into my life. The woman I end up being with will either accelerate everything I'm building or slow it all down. So today, I'm being completely transparent about what I look for in a woman as a man building an empire. This might challenge some people. That's fine. These are my standards, and I'm not apologizing for them. Let's get into it. What's good, everybody? I'm the Saint DC, and on this channel, I talk about building wealth, productivity, mindset, health and fitness, and dating, all with God at the center. This is actually my first video in the dating series, so if this is the content you've been waiting for, subscribe and hit the bell because there's a lot more coming. Now, before I break this down, let me set the frame. This is not a video about what all men should want. This is about what I want. My standards are shaped by my faith, my goals, and my experience. I'm not here to bash anybody or put anybody down. I'm here to be honest about the qualities I'm looking for in a partner, because I think a lot of young men are afraid to say what they actually want out of fear of being judged. I'm not afraid, so let's talk about it. Number one, and this is a non-negotiable for me, she has to have a genuine relationship with God. Not just, I go to church on Easter, not just a cross necklace and a Bible verse in her Instagram bio. I'm talking about a woman who actually walks with God, who prays, who reads the Word, who makes decisions based on her faith, not just her feelings. Here's why this matters so much to me. Everything I'm building, Sweet Dreams Enterprises, this YouTube channel, my career, is all built on my foundation of faith. Every night before I work, I read a chapter of the Bible. I start every session with prayer. My discipline, my vision, and my purpose, it all flows from my relationship with God. If the woman I'm with doesn't share that foundation, we're building on two different things, and a house divided against itself cannot stand. I need someone who, when the things get hard, and they will get hard, her first instinct is to pray, not to panic. Someone who can speak the truth into my life from a place of wisdom, not just emotion. Someone who understands that our relationship isn't just about us, it's about serving God together. Proverbs chapter 31, verse 30 says, "Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised." That's the standard. Not because I'm perfect, I'm far from it, but because I know the direction I'm heading and I need someone walking the same road. Number two, she has to be ambitious and self-disciplined. And I want to be very clear about what I mean by this. I'm not saying she has to be a CEO or make six figures or have a side hustle. Ambition looks different for everybody. What I'm saying is she has to be actively building something. Maybe that's a career. Maybe that's her education. Maybe she's building a ministry, or writing a book, or developing a skill, or trying to build a family. The point is, she's not stagnant. She has goals, she's working towards them, and she doesn't need me to motivate her to do it. I work 12-hour days and then build a business for 3 more hours every night. That requires extreme discipline. If I'm with someone who doesn't understand that, who gets frustrated that I'm working instead of watching Netflix, or who doesn't have her own thing going on, that's going to create resentment. Fast. The best relationships I've seen are the two people are running toward their own goals on parallel paths. They're not codependent. They're not competing. They're building alongside each other, and the relationship makes both of them better. I want a partner, not a passenger. Someone who brings her own fire, her own drive, her own purpose. When two ambitious, disciplined people lock in together, that's not just a relationship, that's a dynasty. Number three, emotional maturity. This one might be the most important and the least talked about. Building an empire is stressful. There are going to be nights where I come home drained. There are going to be seasons where the business isn't growing as fast as I want, or where a video completely flops, or where money is tight because I'm reinvesting everything. In those moments, I need someone who can be a source of peace, not a source of additional stress. Emotional maturity means she can communicate without shutting down. It It means she doesn't escalate every disagreement into a full-blown argument. It means she can tell me when I'm wrong without tearing me down, and can receive feedback without taking it as a personal attack. It means she can understand that my time is limited and doesn't interpret a busy week as me not caring about her. I'm not looking for someone who never has emotions. That's not maturity, that's suppression. I'm looking for someone who processes her emotions in a healthy way. Someone who can say, I felt hurt when you did this, instead of giving me the silent treatment for 3 days. Someone who can celebrate my wins without jealousy and sit with me in my losses without falling apart. Emotional maturity is the difference between a relationship that drains your energy and a relationship that multiplies it. And at that pace I'm moving, I need a multiplier. Number 4, loyalty and trustworthiness. I'm going to keep it real. The world we live in today makes loyalty look old-fashioned. Social media has people thinking the grass is always greener. But I'm building something that requires long-term commitment, not just in business, but in my relationships. I need a woman I can trust completely. Trust with my vision. Trust with my vulnerabilities. Trust with the parts of me that I don't show on camera. When I talk about the future of Sweet Dreams Enterprises, or share a crazy goal like a $5 million net worth by 26, I need someone who doesn't laugh at that or dismiss it. I need someone who either believes in it with me or asks honest questions to help me sharpen the plan. Not someone who smiles to my face and then talks behind my back. Loyalty also means she's not easily swayed by outside opinions. If her friends don't understand why I'm working every night instead of going out, she can hold firm in her own conviction about our relationship. She doesn't need external validation to know that what we're building is worth it. Trust is the foundation of everything. You can't build a business with a partner you don't trust, and you definitely can't build a life with one. Number 5, and this is the one most people don't expect. She has to challenge me. I'm not looking for a yes woman. I'm not looking for someone who agrees with everything I say, just to keep the peace. I need someone who makes me think. Someone who pushes back when my ideas are half-baked. Someone who asks the hard questions. Have you thought about this? What's your plan if it doesn't work? Are you taking care of yourself? Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17 says, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. I want a woman who sharpens me, who holds me to a higher standard because she sees what I'm capable of, even when I can't see it myself. And I want to do the same for her. A relationship where both people are getting better is a relationship worth fighting for. If I'm the same person 6 months into the relationship as I was on day 1, something is wrong. She should be making me better, not by nagging or controlling, but by inspiring me through her own example and by loving me enough to tell me the truth. So let me recap. The 5 things I look for in a woman as a man building an empire. Number 1, she has to have a genuine relationship with God, because our foundation has to be the same. Number 2, ambition and self-discipline, because I need a partner, not a passenger. Number 3, emotional maturity, because this journey is stressful and I need a source of peace, not chaos. Number 4, loyalty and trustworthiness, because you can't build an empire with someone you don't trust. And number 5, she challenges me, because iron sharpens iron, and I want to be better because of her. Now I know some people are going to watch this and say, your standards are too high, or who do you think you are? And honestly, I get it. I'm 23, I'm not $5 million net worth yet, I'm not where I want to be. But here's the thing, having high standards isn't about thinking you're better than anyone. It's about knowing where you're going and understanding that the person you choose to walk with will either help you get there or hold you back. I'd rather be single and focused than in a relationship that distracts me from the calling God put in my life. And I'd rather wait for the right person than settle for the wrong one just because I was lonely. If you're a man building something and you've been afraid to set standards, don't be. Know what you want, be honest about it, and most importantly, become the kind of man who deserves everything he's asking for. That's a part nobody talks about. You can't demand a Proverbs 31 woman if you're not working to become a Proverbs 31 man. So build yourself first. The right person will recognize what you're building and want to be a part of it. If this video resonated with you, drop a like and subscribe. I'm putting out new content every week on business, productivity, mindset, health and fitness, and now dating. And if you want digital products and resources to level up your life, Check out Sweet Dreams Enterprises, link in the description. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay faithful, and keep building your empire. Peace.